Welcome to the Crew Motorfest Season 5. This is a first look at everything that is going to come in this update. And there is a lot to go over. We've got 28 new vehicles, 2 brand new playlists, a bunch of new summits, the Year 2 pass, the helicopter returns, a bunch of quality of life stuff. But most importantly, as you can see over in the distance, we have a brand new island that has been added for free with the Season 5 update, which is crazy. Whole island added to the map. So we've got the main island over here of Oahu, and then if you come down basically just by the motorsports playlist, you can then see the island of Maui. And to get there, you can actually drive over here, which I will do later on, or you can fly or drive a boat, whichever you want to do. And on your journey, you can come up to this small little island here, which is kind of like connecting you to the main island itself. And I believe the island of Maui is 4/5 of the size of the main island, so it's pretty big. And if you put both of them together, we've got a pretty decent map coming along now. And as much as I want to drive over there, I'm actually going to try out one of the new playlists first, because I believe the first event will actually take us from the island of Oahu behind us all the way to the new island of Maui. And that is the Made in Japan Volume 2 playlist. The original Made in Japan playlist was actually the most played playlist within the game so far. And they've added a Volume 2 version, which has 7 events. We've got a bunch of side activities, challenges, rivals, which will be very cool to hopefully unlock, and custom mode. And if you complete all of that, we get a really awesome car, which is the Liberty Walk Honda NSX. I do actually have this and I will use it later on. Anyway, let's jump into the first event and make our way over to Maui in style. Made in Japan Volume 2. This is probably my favorite playlist, to be fair. And I think a lot of you would also agree that it's probably yours. Although there are a lot of good ones. I think Made in Japan, the aesthetic and everything to it is awesome. We've also got the original, I guess, cast from the first Made in Japan playlist. So we're reuniting with all of them. We're driving the awesome Supra that you get as the reward car. There is going to be a lot of yapping and I probably will talk over them, but I kind of want you guys to experience this for yourselves anyway. But another new feature which I can actually show you guys right now is something that we've been asking for since the first Crew game 10 years ago, and that is working mirrors. That's right, we have working rear view mirrors and side mirrors in the cars now. This is only available on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles. This isn't available on PS4 or Xbox One. So if you have those, you won't be able to get working mirrors. You'll just still have blur. Gonna come out of this view. Look how awesome the dragon is. I love the decorations they put on these. I think I can go that way, but I'm gonna go this way just in case. That bridge is cool. I think we've got multiple of those bridges. There's something else they've got with the Made in Japan Volume 2 playlist, which we briefly saw in the menu, is the new Rivals mode. So not only do we have it in Made in Japan, but we also have it in the Chase Squad playlist. So we've got 2 sets of rivals that we can check out, hopefully, in this video. But I just want to go over everything today. I want to go over both the playlists. I want to have a proper tour around the island. All the new cars, everything. Maybe I should have kept the event difficulty at 4, because these guys, I've left them in the dust. It's kind of a great little opening race event to Maui. We get to see a bit of what's going on the island, be it at night time, which I'm sure it actually looks really nice in, and we'll have a proper aerial shot after this race event. I want to go back to the island. I want to jump back in the GT3 RS, but that is the first event pretty much done. Look at that finish up here. There we go. We're back in the GT3 RS. This car will actually be available on day 1 on November 6th, so you can buy it straight from the shop. I know a lot of you have been anticipating this car and always asking me in the TikTok comments, when's this car being added to the game? It's now available. You can get it. Check out that interior view. We've got a massive bridge up there. The island actually looks really big, and we've got so much going on as well. Let's have a better look at the island. Let's jump in to the helicopter. Yes, the helicopter from the Crew 2 is back. So we've got the main island over there of Oahu. We then got the connecting island to Maui. Also a little Easter egg for you. We've got the Ubisoft logo down there in the field. So we've actually got it on both islands now. So assuming if they add another island in the future, we'll get it again to find. Flying to the top of the other side through the cloud, and we've got the volcano just over there in the distance. But look at it, man. I can't believe we got a whole island in an update. Something to note, you can't actually go into the volcano. You can't really fly near it. I'm trying my best, but it's pushing me away. So volcano is not allowed. There seems to be a lot of like mountain tunnels as well. I've seen quite a few just flying around the map so far. I've also got one there that looks really cool. It's got like a nice gap in it so you can kind of see out and look into the distance. I could honestly spend a whole video, which could be like an hour long, just driving and traveling around the island. And then if we go back to the other side of Maui, we also have the main city area, I believe it is. It seems like the largest city on the map anyway, but it's in between a couple of mountains there. And I feel like this is going to be very cool for the Chase Squad playlist, which is what we're going to jump into now, as I really want to try that out. Oh, we got an Audi RS6 to start off with. So this is part of the cop unit. All of them will be, actually, that we'll more than likely see. And there are exclusive, I guess, cat vehicles that we'll see in the rivals at some point, hopefully. Can put these on. Right, don't crash into the cars. Crash into the cats. Oh, nice. We got balloon. I could have probably got both of them there. We've got a plane taking off there. Whoa. I'm hoping we get to do an actual event where I get to take down proper cars. But there's training. That's that done. So a couple of events on from this, we actually get to take down one of the rivals now. We're also in the Mustang Dark Horse, which is nice. And it is Glitch, who is one of the squad mates. So let's see how this works. Go after him. Okay. Oh, okay. So you got to stay back. If you get too close, the points will freeze and you won't get any. I'm hoping we can actually go into proper pursuit and start taking him out in a minute. Now. Okay, let's go. Oh. You'll never get me, soft paws. I've just seen as well, when you put the sirens on, everything turns red. Look how cool the HUD is, man. That's sick. I'm literally holding the trigger down on my controller as much as I can. I can't go any quicker than this. There we go. Oh, he's drifting. Dude's literally 1 HP. Oh, okay. You've got to get like a proper shunt in. No. Well, I ain't got enough speed, man. You're going too slow. Oh my gosh. There we go. Maybe you just have to use NOS when crashing into him, but he did not want to go out. One thing to note is the Chase Squad playlist is actually a paid-for experience. It is locked behind the Year 2 pass, so you will need to own the Year 2 pass if you want to check out this new playlist, as well as the new cars that you'll get included with that pass. And speaking of that, let's check out some of the new cars. There's a total of 28 new cars that have been added. One of the most popular ones is the 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Another car to test out is the BMW M5 CS. I had a lot of you in my comments saying you're pretty excited for this. You can get this in the Year 2 pass, or you can just wait a week and then buy it from the shop when it's available for everyone. And we got the Liberty Walk Honda NSX, which is awarded by completing the Made in Japan Volume 2 playlist. Actually very good. A few of the content creators were using this in the grand races the other day. They were all very happy with it, and this is the first time I'm using it, and it seems pretty decent, to be fair. And it's an NSX. You can't really complain. One that I really want to check out is the R32 Skyline. So glad they added this. I know a lot of people have been asking for this car, as well as the GT3 RS for a very long time. So we have this, and I believe there's also some really cool customization on this car as well. Like the BMW M5, this car will also be in the Year 2 pass, or you can just buy it a week later when it's available for everyone. I just realized I was heading back to Oahu. I don't want to go there. I want to stay on the main island of Maui. Maybe I should like fast travel into the city and try out some of the other cars. There we go. Rimac Nevera. I do have a wide body on this thing. Is he all electric? I'd assume it's going to be very quick as well. Oh, yes it is. Off it goes. I don't have any parts, but I'm sure if this thing was fully maxed out, it would definitely reach up to 300 miles an hour. Not huge on the EVs, but the Rimac Nevera, it's definitely a special exception. Those new vehicles that I've shown you, the only ones that are currently available to me. There are 28 in total. A bunch of them you can actually get from the new Rivals mode, which is available in both of the new playlists. Go to the pause menu, go to the activities, and go on to either one of these. So let's go into Made in Japan, as everyone will have access to this. Once you complete the playlist, you'll actually get this new tab, which is Rivals mode. And to what I can see in my notes, there are a total of 21 rivals that will appear in here. You have to find them around the map, challenge them, beat them in a race event. Once you make your way through all of them, you actually get to challenge like the boss essentially of that crew, and if you beat them, you get their car, and there's 5 cars that you can get from each one. I've actually got a couple of images that I'll pop up on screen now of both the chase squad rewards for these events. So there's 5 vehicles, you've got 4 cars, and you've also got the proto helicopter, so that's how you get it. Then you also have the made in Japan rivals, which again has 5 additional cars, and one of them's actually the BMW M5 CS, so you can get a free custom variant of that as one of the rivals cars, which is sweet. Really wanted to check out the city, so I'm gonna have a quick look around here, see what's going on. But the city area is actually pretty big in comparison to the size of the island as well. You wouldn't think much of it, but no, it's actually decent. It's crazy that I can't check out all of this in one video because it literally would be like an hour long. There is so much to look forward to already just from the stuff that I've covered, which is mad. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. So we've got one of the tunnels. There's, oh, what? It goes off as well onto the side. I should have definitely taken that route. But hey, that is good to know. These tunnels can take you to loads of different parts of the island, which is sweet. I'm honestly loving this. This is the first time I've properly looked around the island. When we get this full update, I'm probably going to spend an entire day just driving around the island, seeing what it's got to offer, seeing if there's any like hidden secrets around the map, stuff like that. I am absolutely loving it so far. Moving on, we have the custom mode, which is another brand new feature. This adds a lot of replayability into the game, and as you progress, you can unlock medals, which will all prestige tickets, which you can use in the new shop to access some previous cars that you may have missed out on in the summits. So for instance, if we look at Street Tier 2, if you complete all 5 events here, so these ones down here as well, you complete all of them, you get 100 prestige tickets. Then if you also complete all 11 here, you'll also get an additional 100. So this is a pretty easy way, and it adds a lot of replayability to the game. It will take a while to get these prestige tickets, and to access that, you go into the shop, onto prestige tickets. These rewards will be available for like the first season. We've got the 3 cars up here, and then we have a bunch of vanities. We've got some tires, we've got some engine sounds, and then we've got some nice cars down here. This is awesome, by the way. If you don't have this car, definitely try and get it if you can. I think it's really nice that if you did miss out on any of the Summit reward cars, you can now get them. It still requires you to pretty much grind the game in order to get these. Fortunately, I can't show you the Summit as it's actually locked out at the moment. In my notes, they've not actually shared any of the Summit reward cars. So although there is 28 new cars in total, so I think what they're planning to do going forward is to maybe keep some of the, you know, Summit cars and the new bundles that they'll be adding, keeping all of that kind of closer to the time, keeping it as a surprise for everyone instead of giving us all of the info straight away. And that was a first look at the Season 5 update coming to the Crew Motorfest on Wednesday. Available for everyone. You can check out this lovely island. I honestly can't wait to check out more of it. We've got 2 new playlists, one of which is paid for in the Year 2 pass, the other one being free. Bunch of new vehicles, some activities, just honestly loads of stuff. If you haven't played the game in a while, I definitely recommend giving this update a go. Having all of this content aside from the Chase Squad playlist for free is really nice, and it's definitely worth at least giving it a go. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, subscribe if you're new, and as I crash into that car, I shall see you guys again real soon with another video. So until then, take care, peace.